Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm late, but welcome to the Mehcast, and oh, what a motley crew we are.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody.
Anyway, so... Well, the last time on the Super Mario RPG, we found out that the cloud buddy of ours, who looks nothing like a frog in any way whatsoever, is actually not a frog. Shocker,
Warriors, come out and play.
So, now we must continue our journey to find this and the other star. Ours to the one that we found on fighting against the pogo stick people.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-ba-ba.
Wait, did I forget to talk to... I forgot to talk to the damn...
Oh, there we go.
You guys,
Damn old man.
are you guys echoing off of me?
No.
Nope.
Or I mean, do you hear an echo from me?
Okay, then.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure.
So yeah, I forgot to actually talk to the damn Toad Sage
All right.
page before... Or the end of last time, so yeah.
All right,
yeah.
Cortana, you're pretty sure it's not going to damage my shields. I'm not sure that's good enough in this situation. Not sure about anything at this point, frankly.
I wonder how many people would genuinely believe that, or would genuinely want to have certain relations with a hologram, with an AI hologram.
Okay, so we have... There are...
And I'm more referring to Cortana herself.
Right, so we have the furries, we have the scalies. Do we... Would somebody who's attracted to holograms be a lighty?
I suppose.
Oh my god, that was great. Chief just teleported into the scene upside down and fell on his head.
Yes, please, Mallow, don't cry,
What?
otherwise we're literally gonna have a thunderstorm.
Game, I had a shotgun last time we... Why'd you give me a fucking plasma pistol? I had a shotgun. Never gonna leave a man behind, Captain.
Alright, so for the cricket pie that we got up in Toad Town, Mallow now has a new weapon.
Active stealth camo. Huh.
Been trying to sneak around. And the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards! What, not aggressive enough for you?
No, I have stealth camo activated, so the Flood don't even know where I am.
I also got a lot on my mind.
The yellow tiles automatically carry you when you hop onto them. You can't jump off a tile when it's blue.
Alrighty then.
Alright, Jim Carrey. Alrighty then.
It's not what I wanted to do at all. Game!
What is the game doing to you?
Yeah, I can... Thank you, Cortana.
Oh, here we go.
Alex, what
Halo.
The literal OG Halo.
Yeah, I thought the name Cortana sounded familiar.
Although now I'm playing the OG Halo. Now I'm playing Master Chief Collection Halo. Now I'm playing OG Halo. Now it's Master Chief Collection again.
I know I might sound like I'm high right now, but I'm really not. I'm just I just kind of got a lot on my mind.
More games should have this option. Look at that. That's fucking awesome.
What option?
Hitting the select button to turn the remastering off and back on again.
Now shout a USB controller.
Seriously, this is fucking sick.
I want to play some N64 mods, but
Oh god, no.
I don't want to play with a keyboard. I mean, that might be fine for a while. Huge emphasis on Pyra's thighs in this clip.
No. Oh, do not put one of my party members to sleep. You fucker.
I know this is a video, but I don't think anybody will care if I post this.
You just put Mallow to sleep!
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're playing the remake, aren't you?
Ugh. And I have no means of waking either of these fuckers up. Wake up!
Well, I guess we're taking a jump into the coolant tank.
Ugh.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you've got to do is call.
What is that a
And I'll
reference
be
to?
there, You've got a friend. You're not gonna run away screaming, are you?
No.
It's a Shrek.
Yeah,
quote, though.
shotgun.
Meh. And cuckoo for contraband.
Had
That's
a
why my
shit ton of shotgun rounds earlier. Almost don't know which one looks better. Because that one's more isolated, but this one's like it illuminates more.
You guys want to have a fun little debate? What is the best adult cartoon?
Futurama, hands down, no questions asked.
I mean, there's also the Spawn animated series.
Oh yeah, Spawn animated series. I keep forgetting about that. I keep forgetting about Spawn, but then again, Hollywood
I thought
forgot
you were
about
gonna
Spawn
say,
too.
like, The Simpsons or something. That's one I've been rewatching a lot lately. That's why I asked Kevin, will you take me to Mount Splashmore? Will you take us to Mount Splashmore, Kevin?
No.
Will you take us to Mount Splashmore?
No.
Will you take us to Mount Splashmore? Okay, I'll stop, because that's...
Please. It's not even funny. Yeah, there was once upon a time when the characters of Mario RPG used to do the peace sign.
But apparently
My
it was
girlfriend
too
actually got
cutesy.
into this joke, too. So, Kevin, you're not alone. Like, when we first saw that moment on TV, Lydia was like, oh my god, that's so annoying.
No, do not. Don't you fucking dare.
Hell yeah, shotgun.
I swear, I already went through one session of a Mario RPG where I literally got stuck into a goddamn loop. I don't need another one. Okay, so in case you're wondering what Doom Reverb does in this game, it casts silence on your party, or on one of your party members. And if you get silence cast on you, you can't use any of your special moves.
There we go. Ah, damn it.
I guess Gizmo's not joining us tonight.
What was he? Oh, was he asleep or something?
I don't know. Alright, another question. Lenny or Carl?
Don't care either way.
Who?
From The Simpsons.
The iconic duo from The Simpsons.
Oh.
Homer's co-workers at the nuclear plant.
Oh, right, those guys.
There's...
Yeah, Lenny's a war... I don't know,
Weird.
Lenny's a war hero. They actually confirmed that on the episode
Holy shit.
where he gets raped by a panda.
You know, and a thing I probably ended up thinking that South Park ended up doing.
I like
Pulling
to
one of
think
its
that
characters'
the
dirt.
Lord, he was like, he was mauled or drugged. Like, I'd like to think that's what
Oh,
happened.
shit.
Because The Simpsons, I'd like to think they wouldn't go too far with that.
Meanwhile, South Park actually featured Third Cartman getting probed in the first episode.
The episode I'm talking about is from season 12. Like,
Hello, my baby.
after
Hello,
season
my honey.
15.
Hello, my
All
ragtime
right,
gal. Send me
Send me a message by wire. If
Baby, my heart's on fire.
If you refuse me, honey, you'll lose me. Then you'll be
my
left
girl.
alone. Oh, baby, telephone. Tell me I'm your one.
You know, Yeah. Oh, there was a bit. You want to know something funny, Alex?
Sure.
Remember when we were watching the 2012 movie trilogy in the Golden Age arc of Berserk?
Yeah.
So, during the part when Griffith's just like laying there in prison, and during the third film, at the very beginning, and is contacted by the God Hand, and in Berserk Abridged, HBI 2K ended up putting in that sound bit from the from Looney Tune. Oh, hi, Bowser. Anyway. All right, people. Form ranks. Jagger, head of the Shelled Warriors. Wizakupa, a master of the Hooded Sorcerers. And last but not least, Boompill, the Grand Dame of the Groundling Goombas.
There we go. That made this a lot easier. That's why the friggin' sniper rifle was there.
This is our finest moment. Bowser's minions are invincible. We shall be victorious. The bridge is down, but we'll find a way to get back in. Boom! On the double. Hi, Gizmo. I ended up falling asleep earlier.
Yeah, sorry about yesterday, man. It's just that.
Oh, it's alright, man.
I keep on getting telemarketers call me early in the fucking morning, and that.
Sonic says, "Ha." On my chat.
Huh.
See, arrows come flying out from the forest, and when you're hit, you can't move. See? Look!
Ow.
I can't move a muscle. Now I know how a scarecrow feels. Sucks to be you, buddy.
Gizmo, you missed me annoying Kevin a little bit with my Simpsons quotes.
Which one?
Will you take us to Mount Washington?
That's a really obscure one.
I posted a GIF too in the live practicing judo with senpai.
Ow.
I've never seen the Nagatoro anime.
Okay,
but
so
I know a lot of-
here's an interesting thing for the forest maze. Enter the forest. When you hit an area with 4 paths, go left, left, straight, right, in that order. You'll surely find something nice. I already have a picture of that message on my phone, so I just wanted to show that message off. In case you were curious.
Did you just tell us
Tell me you
directions?
didn't- Oh, Gizmo,
The
that
fucking-
post, Gizmo,
What?
Gizmo, that post you replied to, God, the person deleted it. They cowered at, they bitched out and deleted the tweet.
You gotta be more specific than that, because there's a lot of people that got their accounts either deleted, suspended, or they just deleted.
No. Those accounts still up. You said, "Tell me you didn't watch the movie" without telling me you didn't watch the movie.
Oh, that one.
They pussied out and deleted.
Okay, yeah.
the
So
tweet.
context on that. There's a movie that. Yeah, I figured that. So like since you guys don't know, for context, there's a claymation movie that's basically revolving around.
Yeah,
pirates.
it's the Pirates of something or other. Or it's the one with the famous meme. It was like, well, yes, but actually no.
no. Yeah, that one.
It's a really good movie. I've seen it at least once, but it's like been a long ass time. The Pirates of Whatever. Go ahead and tell the story, Gizmo.
So basically, what happened was someone tried to say that one of the characters was trans just because it was a lady dressed up as a male pirate with like fake beard and all that.
Yeah, with this really ridiculous looking fake beard, by the way. Hey, it's a fucking gag beard. It's a joke.
Right, and she immediately saw that as the character being trans. And because, no, it's not, I decided to reply, tell me you haven't seen the movie without telling me you haven't seen the movie. Along with like hundreds of other people who also decided to respond to that saying, no, you're nuts, you haven't seen the movie, the fuck you on.
This is incorrect, this is incorrect, this is incorrect, stop being incorrect.
And because of that, I'm guessing because of all the responses, she deleted the post.
Wow, one of the toads who told me since the shooting star fell into the town, arrows have been flying on people, and they get hit by an arrow immediately after saying that. And I'm like, that has got to be some really shitty timing. So, this rando kid is playing fan fiction where Bowser is somehow winning.
So, no.
Oh,
Yes,
there is something up there. Okay.
Yes, I am the Mario.
No, there's not.
Oh, yeah, Mario paints.
The sad thing is you wanna know what the sad thing is?
What?
They ended up removing the Bruce Lee bit in this game.
Oh, that sucks.
Of course.
Here's the sad thing is that I could actually kind of understand, but you could have
Like
replaced
how?
it with Chuck Norris.
Give me shotgun.
Ugh.
You have a
China.
shotgun. No, you don't have a shotgun.
By the way, this kid has the character Gino. The
I want a
shooting
sawn-off
star
shotgun so I can put my hand on the pump. Have my left hand on a 40, puffing on a blunt.
Oh god, this kid soloed me. He solos fiction. Ugh.
Yeah.
It's a me, Mario.
But did they let anyone solo her?
Anyway,
Yes!
Let me solo her.
a small
The
light.
Elden
It has
Ring meme.
Alright, let's post something I know.
Oh, I love how they made this into a full-on cinematic
Aye, that thing's
cutscene.
busted.
I posted something I know for sure Kevin will like.
Okay.
And the little spirit chooses to possess the character doll, Gino.
So, get well soon, Michael Bolton. I already brought this up, but Michael Bolton had to have a brain tumor removed. Bruce Kulick, who was his guitarist for some of his solo albums, and in Blackjack, which is a highly underrated rock/metal act from the early 80s, which can actually be found on CD quite affordably, but unfortunately, both of their only 2 albums are smashed onto a single disc. But go check it out. And for any of you who thought that Michael Bolton was only good for singing ballads and 50s tunes with a new edge to him, go listen to Blackjack and listen to Everybody's Crazy.
By lugs.
3 of the greatest albums ever recorded, I'd say.
By lugs.
Not that I dislike his more recent work, but although I would be remiss to if I didn't note that Bruce Kulick was also probably at this point probably better known as being being one of the only two members of Kiss who has never worn makeup. Not on stage, not in a video. Never.
Shut it out loud.
So the Geno
Anyway-
doll just ended up getting up and walking away.
Oh, god damn it.
I don't want to.
There we go.
And now we are in the forest
Used
maze.
up my shield.
Anybody who's a
go that
fan
way.
of
Can't go
anybody
that
who's a
way,
fan
not that way.
of a certain Chris Neosi will know this song.
Mm.
Yo, Super Mario RPG, it is the only one for me.
We need more Mario RPGs.
There are, but they're just not called Mario RPG.
Well, yeah, it's the Mario and Luigi games, but they're not the same.
Now there's the Mario and Luigi games, there's the Paper Mario series, which has long since given up on being an actual RPG.
So
And-
talking.
Arguably long since given up on being actual games as well.
Yep.
Hey, buddy, what? I
Sadly,
know the
talking-
flood has infected your brain, but what were you thinking there?
Sadly, speaking of giving up, we lost someone in the Warhammer universe.
Oh?
Designer Brian Ansel has passed away.
Oh.
Twitter post says, Brian Ansel, the man behind the growth of Games Workshop and the patron of Warhammer and hashtag 40K, as we know today, has died. Not many Warhammer fans know it today, but without him, there would almost certainly be no Warhammer hobby at all today. Hard man, but I'll drink to you.
Shoot.
Yeah, pour me a cup, man. I haven't gotten into it, but I respect it enough to know how big of an impact it's gotten.
I know I got a fan. I got a friend that's a huge fan of Warhammer, and
My
Yes,
experience
interesting
with Halo, sorry, my experience with Warhammer, I almost said Halo. I'm playing Halo right now. My experience with Warhammer mostly comes down to what if the Emperor had a text-to-speech device and what if the Emperor had a podcast.
shit, Gizmo, you got good taste. Do not tell me, my friend.
Can I board the... They don't let you fly the
Hmm.
vehicles indoors. That's
Some other-
lame.
Some other sad news. People are figuring out that you need to replace the entire CPU on a lot of these old systems. Forget chips.
Oh yeah. So, well, the thing is, silicone CPUs degrade over time, which is why some older computers will wind up just being slower, even if you do a fresh install of the operating system from an original disk with no updates. So yeah, the system on a chips are going to be
That doesn't
and
get brought up
emulation
enough, though. People always
themselves.
talking about that doesn't get brought up enough though, because when people say there's something wrong with such and such system, they're talking about the chip being damaged or like the pins being disconnected, and CPU rarely gets brought up because
Yeah, the hardware for all this stuff is... Hang on.
So, apologies if this sounds like I'm being a royal dumbass,
I'll
But-
be right back.
but recently I have tried replaying Bravely Default and doing this mechanic where you have to update the system every so often, and so that you get more people in Norende and whatnot. By update the system, I mean update the data. And it keeps saying that there's an error occurring. I mean, every time I try to do it, and I'm just like, please tell me this has nothing to do with that whole BS of when Nintendo ended up shutting down the services. Because for the love of God, I don't need to be. Because for the love of God, I would really like to play Bravely Default, but if this is gonna end up happening, I can't play the damn game. Sorry.
There was a question there?
No. I'm just saying. No. I was just. What? No. What I was saying was like. What I was trying to see if there was like if any of you guys knew what might be going on there. I'm sure it's obvious, because I don't want it to be the obvious answer. If that makes any sense to you.
I know. I'm sorry, I just got a lot on my mind. Plus, I'm also training a voice, and I'm trying to get some settings proper, so...
Let's see. Which one is giving you the most benefits right now?
We had a bit of a discussion about AI and batch sizes before Kevin got up and came on the stream.
Why do you get to go twice?
Checked out Grant's Twitter for the first time in probably almost a year now, and his profile information now says proud sufferer of the woke mind virus. And I'm just like, why would you brag about that?
Why indeed?
I'm still waiting on my audio training to finish, so I might just see if the Kiwi Farms has said anything else. Kiwi Farms. Fit. Oh, don't tell me Kiwi Farms is down again.
No, it's not.
Let me see. Kevin, it's not loading. It says this site cannot be reached. Dude, it's down again.
You probably need to have a VPN or use a Tor. Tor web
Keffels
browser.
is one again.
No, Keffels is a dumbass. That's when it
Whatever
comes to this kind
happened
of
to
thing.
Keffels?
Oh, the entire
Keffels
website docs thing. Yeah, it doesn't-
Is Keffels finally in jail, by the way?
no, she's still
No.
around and she's still out of jail. But now she's caught up in some more drama because
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Keffels is now disagrees with everything Hassan Piker stands for, and now Hassan's trying to go after
she's
her.
in Canada. They protect transgenders more than the U.S. does. I forgot.
Fuck.
Me too.
Speaking
I'm
of
gonna
which,
see
I
if
just
my
got back from
computer-
having a strawberry banana milkshake, which was lovely.
Hey yo, give me pace. Give me sip.
You need 20
I'd love to,
powder.
but unfortunately, I'm currently under fire. Under fire here.
Give me a sip, ho!
You go, give me some covering fire, bitch.
Give me $5.
Yep.
Listen, I'm getting attacked by the flood. You can have your sip later. If you don't help me fight the flood off, there won't be any sip left.
How did you
Strawberry
guys?
banana.
So when you guys played Mario RPG, because I'm fairly certain as Gizmo, I'm fairly certain you've played Mario RPG as
Nope.
well. Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. I at least know of the game. I just haven't played it yet.
Oh boy.
Oh,
So
no.
Alex,
I've
when
played it.
I know you have, and that's why I was trying to add Gizmo to that conversation. So when you got through various points in the game, how did you feel about the gorilla enemies?
It's
You know,
probably been 20 years since I played that game.
The gorilla enemies look like Donkey Kong.
Banana, 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 Tell me
Oh, but
that you motherfuckers didn't come into this enemy base, or enemy ship, with no weapons.
So Alex, in terms of
Yeah?
how I level up, how I choose my stats in this game from leveling up, I usually go with the one that gives me the most benefits currently. Because
Okay.
so that'll often fluctuate.
Okay, that didn't work. Yeah, that makes sense. That's usually what I wind up doing in RPGs. Whatever benefits me the most in the moment.
And the
that's the
and the-
best way to do it.
and the
Alex.
previews for the stat gains will let you know in advance. So
I get those in different area codes.
Well, I'll have you know that all my exes live in Texas. Which is
Gizmo,
why
you
I lay
remember
my
that
head in
song,
Tennessee.
I got those in different area codes.
What?
You remember that song by Nate Dogg? I got hose in different area codes.
Nope.
Ah, shit.
Hey, there we go. Oh, I was fighting the wrong direction, I think.
Ludacris featuring Nate Dogg, area code. My YouTube player is muted, which is a good thing, because we don't want to get copyrights. And I'm very tempted to get King Triton to sing it because of that meme I saw online about him having like 7 different baby mamas.
Well, that's especially true when you go to the live action one.
I got hoes in different area codes. Doing a rap cover. I also did some like obscure shit this week. Like I did this one song that used to play a lot at my parties that I used to work at.
You know,
I had Homer sing it.
I can't say I was expecting that. Would you like to know what happened, Alex?
Sure.
Got into an enemy encounter, and every enemy just decided, nope, we're getting the fuck out of here.
Huh.
I wish I was making that up. And you want
I've
to know
seen
something?
them do stuff like that in some games, where like you're so high a level, while the enemies try to run away.
I'm at level 8.
Whoa.
The enemies do this regardless of my level. I mean, I do distinctly remember, or the
Run
Pokemon
away.
on Fanfi.
Ow.
Oh, we're at the maze. So let me just pull up the
No,
image.
No, fuck.
Ah, here we go. So we're not gonna follow Gino. Oh, this time around. Left.
There is a
Zombie
by the
repeller.
way,
Kill 1,000 flood.
There is a cover of Hank Hill singing "All My Exes Live in Texas."
They sure do.
All my exes live in Texas. That was just a bad impression, not a lie.
I tell you what, all my exes live in Texas.
That's a clean
That's
bird.
why I'll
That's-
lay
and
my
I remember
head.
I still remember Kevin's favorite line from the
Great.
show.
In Tennessee.
That's a clean bird in hell, I tell you what.
That's a clean burning hell, I tell you what.
That sounded a little more like Johnny Cash that time.
Oh.
I actually had Jack
Come on.
Skellington do a Johnny Cash song too.
Fuck it.
I had him
Going
do
for the
song,
pistol.
I had him do the song "Hurt."
So
That's actually era appropriate.
okay. So I got a
Have you
question.
ever heard the version with the version sung by David Bowie?
No, I haven't. I didn't even know David Bowie did a cover, to be honest.
David
with you.
Bowie did it live with Trent Reznor. It's amazing.
No fooling.
Like Trent is fucking geeking out on stage too. He was like, "Holy shit, it's David Bowie!"
Freaking Nico Robin cosplay. Okay, my girlfriend definitely does not know that I saw it. Does not need to know that I saw this. I'm also scrolling through Gizmo's Twitter likes.
Fucking moron.
What?
Hi, Gino.
No, I wasn't talking about. I wasn't talking about you.
Yeah, he was.
I was talking about this
Nah, he
blue
was talking
thing here.
about you, Gizmo. He's criticizing your porn addiction.
This guy fucking sucks. He was running into a wall for some reason.
Gino, why are you asleep?
Jesus Christ, Jamie Martin
guys.
got fatter.
Oh, Jimmy Markey is being an idiot again. Oh,
A bitch.
It must be a day ending in Y.
No, I'm just still looking through Gizmo's likes, and there's Jamie Markey, and okay, yeah, no, actually, you know what? I got a fat pass, so I can call her a fat bitch. You know, because I'm fat too, so I get a pass.
So Gizmo, I have a question for you.
No. Okay, go ahead.
Jamie Marchi, if she slimmed down a little,
Nope.
would you?
Nope.
That's a good answer.
Not even. No.
It would
Not even. Not
probably
even.
pull a sexual assault.
Not even if
or
not even if you
accusation.
paid me.
She could slim down, pay me for a whole year's worth of rent,
Give me
food,
rent.
electricity.
Get your rent when you fix that
and
damn
subscri-
attitude.
She could slim down. She could pay me a whole year's worth of rent, food, subscription services, and the electric bill, and de-age by 10 years.
The answer is still no.
I would still not hit that. Fuck her. She can kiss my ass.
My girlfriend would probably make me do it. She'd probably be like
997, 998, 999, 1,000, 1,000 arrows.
Sorry, Captain.
Go for it.
I think I might have misunderstood you. Come get you?
For cover they run, yeah. For
Can do.
this is, yes.
Kill
Yeah,
everybody
another
in my
1,000
way.
I will shoot.
Abso-fucking-lutely, Captain. Orders understood. 110%. I can do that. I can kill every motherfucker between us.
How do you feel about the fact that I'm giving Boyer a Skeletor voice?
Shutting the
you're-
fuck up is gluten free. Well, speaking of pirates, Slay the Princess dev says pirate the game before watching live streamers.
Wow.
What?
Indie developer
Fiddle-dee-dee.
Indie developer Black Tabby Games released Slay the Princess last year, a horror game with focus on story and quite a twist. The game has been very well received, and its premise and visuals have made it popular for Let's Players like streamers to play it. Its developer wants as many people to play it for themselves, so much so they said, pirate it if you need to.
Wow.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Interesting.
Like for real, like I think this is the first. I think this is the first time in a while a game developer outright said, "Hey, if you don't have the cash, just pirate it."
Yeah. I love it.
Black Tabby Games said, "If you're interested in the game but can't afford it right now, pirate it instead of watching someone play it live while spoiling a story-heavy game." Quote, "Since a lot of new folks are discovering Slay the Princess, the game is at its best if your first experience is playing it yourself instead of watching someone else play through." Unquote, the developer said. The developer naturally said the above whilst also noting if you like the game, buy a copy later when you have money. While most story-focused games tend to be more linear, Slay the Princess puts a twist on things by having you relive the horrors repeatedly with an ever-changing time loop. There's tons of... And he finishes it off saying, "There's tons of reactivity baked into the game," Black Tabby Games said. "While a single playthrough will take you 3 hours, there's 16 hours of story to find. You can only play for the first time once, and the experience won't be the same if you're looking through the lens of someone else's choices."
I see.
Okay. So I was gonna say, hey, if he's saying you can only play through it once mechanically, hey, that's bullshit. I hope he's talking metaphorically, and it turns out yes, he was talking metaphorically. Because if you were talking literally, I can delete the fucking files, man.
Delete!
Oh no!
Delete!
He's not
Delete.
stopping! We gotta do something!
Delete!
What do you
Delete!
think you are, Bruce Lee? You can't just go in there with your fist flying! Obviously, the Bruce Lee line isn't there, but you get the idea.
thought
get
you
up there,
hated
I'm aware.
Frozen. You were Gizmo, I thought you hated Frozen. Now you're liking Frozen Blues?
Too
No, I
many
just
of
don't
them.
like how-
We'll be
I
great.
just don't like how overhyped it is.
Oh, someone's
It's one of
coming.
the greatest-
Hey, let's hide
it's
and
one of
see
the
if we can
fucking,
learn
yeah.
anything.
You told me you didn't like it, Gizmo. Fuck.
When was this?
I think when I was saying that Lion King it was a better movie than Frozen, and you said that you
Yeah,
didn't...
it actually is.
But then you also, said you didn't like Frozen because of how overhyped it was.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I hated it altogether. I liked it, but I didn't love it.
Oh, okay, that's what you...
That's what- Yeah, because like, look, there's a lot of people that overhyped, let's say, Street Fighter 4. Razor Fist hated it and pointed out how it's overhyped. I mean, I disagreed, but I get where he was coming from.
Just like a Christmas. Oh yeah, didn't
Just
the
like how
Sony
people
critic ask
said,
us-
Frozen, oh my god, Frozen is the most greatest Disney movie out there. And I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. You
Lion
clearly
King
haven't watched
really
enough Disney movies. Stop the cap.
Okay, so that leads me
No,
here.
that's Lion
What?
King.
What?
Lion King.
Disturb me, you must not. Practicing I am. More arrows I must shoot. More statues
Yoda.
must I make. Nyah.
Leads me
Stop.
here. Leads me here, and there's nothing here.
Hold it right
Ah,
Where are
there.
you taking me, game?
All right, you don't know what you're doing. Return that star to me. Yeah, yeah. A stranger you are. And strange looking at that. Teach you we must. Who's in charge? Who might you be? Yeah. I serve
Okay, and
a
that's
higher
not
authority.
there.
That star piece belongs to everyone. You can't keep it. Yeah, yeah. Angry I am. Yeah. A lesson I will teach you. Hey, chill out. Mario, it's dangerous out
Certified
there.
by the Doctor of Thiconomics.
It's dangerous to go
You're
alone.
gonna
Take
help.
this.
Huh. Whack that weirdo. Save the guy in blue. Me too. I will do what I can. But from over here.
What was that?
Oh, that was Kevin's voice acting.
No, what was the
king-
thing that just got dropped?
The mic.
No, the mic. No, I haven't dropped anything.
Never thought
I just
I'd-
heard something fall over, so that's what I was wondering.
Never thought I'd
I have to
see.
kill them to get back up there, or...
Never thought I'd see
But-
Mantis Sword Scene.
Who are you?
She's actually adorable.
Speaking of dropped, Katsuhiro Harada pushes back against claims Tekken is racist.
Yeah. Murata is
Basically
absolutely
dropping him.
based in that regard.
I was there. I saw what happened. I can tell you it was fucking funny. Basically, someone called Harada racist, and just because it lacked several black characters, and he was and he basically said, "I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not racist. I literally created most of those black characters that you don't know shit about." That's paraphrasing, though. This is the article. Tekken director Katsuhiro Harada directly commented on a post criticizing Tekken and Bandai Namco for a perceived lack of black representation. Remember, this is Tekken. The original post criticizes that fighter Eddie Gordo hasn't been revealed for the upcoming game Tekken 8, but goes even further by claiming that the game's publisher itself is racist for not doing so yet. Keep in mind the guy's Japanese. Rather than letting the accusation go unanswered, Harada responded personally and pointed out that there are multiple prominent black
Bad
characters
guys.
in Tekken. Harada also provides an anecdote regarding his own experience with representation as a Japanese man. And this is the tweet he responded to said, the only reason why Eddie Gordo hasn't been revealed yet is because the creators of Tekken are racist and don't care about black characters or dark-skinned people, so it's going to be a while until the
George
real fighters
Bush
come
doesn't
out
care about black people.
instead of these white Latin Asians. Okay, Kanye. And he responded, if you think you can just claim anything that way and it will pass, you're mistaken. Leroy and Raven will kick your ass. Come to think of it, there are no Japanese characters in the American dramas and movies that I love, but I have never felt discriminated against because of it. What do you think is the crucial difference between you and me? I'm sure you don't understand. You are not logical at all, and you are simply a delusional person who doesn't even realize that even if it were an emotional argument, it doesn't make sense.
Jesus, tap dancing Christ! I think you fucking killed him.
Dude, you fucking killed him.
Hey, that horse is already dead. Stop beating it already. You killed the horse.
Stop it! He's dead.
This isn't the first time Harada has personally addressed the criticism regarding Tekken, obviously, and the video game industry at large. Most recently, he responded to French politician Emmanuel Macron, who blamed video games for growing violent tendencies among people. Harada claimed that video games were being used by politicians to, quote, escape the burden of responsibility, unquote. Tekken 8 is set to launch on January 26th of 2024 for PC, Xbox Series X and S, and PS5. Yeah, just don't talk shit about Harada or his creations, otherwise he'll verbally fucking kill you.
I'll be right back.
Oh yeah?
Oh, and now we're introducing the new feature, or that was introduced to this game, to this variant of the game, the triple move.
Yep, done my best, Cordy.
Oh, this looks gorgeous. And Boyer is dead. Oh, I got a flower box. Nice. You want to know the sad thing, Gizmo? Oh, if you've heard Prozzy D try to voice act various characters like Mario RPG characters like Gino, I'm like, dude has worse vocal range than I do. Like, he's only got like
Grenades,
maybe two voices.
There we go.
Grenades.
Naturally, the girl voice is terrible. And there's the super deep masculine voice, and then which he uses for the villains. And then there's just his normal.
Well, he also
voice.
has this voice, which he uses for some of the other villains.
Here's some more good news and bad news.
What's the bad news?
Well, the good news, Kim Kardashian Hollywood, the mobile game, shuts down after 10 years. The bad news, it took 10 years. The bad news is that it took 10 years to get it shut down.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, how did it take that long to shut down? I forgot there even was a Kim Kardashian game.
I think this is out around the time Pokemon Go was still new.
Kim Kardashian Go, isn't that just Kim's pussy?
That's her dignity.
Oh yeah, she
Same
probably
thing,
doesn't
really.
She probably doesn't know how to draw dignity either.
I just don't. Oh man, I don't get it. I don't get how anybody, dude. I get that there weren't that many mobile games back then that looked enticing to the normal person. You know, everybody's played Angry Birds. Everybody at this point played Geometry Dash, Zombies. I was gonna say Zombies Hit My Neighbors. Plants vs. Zombies. A million Pong clones. A million fucking Snake clones. But were you so desperate for a game on your phone you decided to play a mobile microtransaction game based off of Kim Kardashian and her stupid fuckery?
Well,
By the time
Kim-
this game has shut down, we have gotten Pokemon Go right from the very beginning. We've gotten Monster Hunter Go. We've gotten a Harry Potter game that mimics the Pokemon Go game. We've gotten one or two fitness games that borrows the GPS tracking of Pokemon Go. We've gotten a bunch of RTS games, I believe. Risk. Let's see. Toy Soldiers, I believe. We.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Bless
Game
you.
Loft. Thank you. Game Loft came out of nowhere too, with like the My Little Pony Town Builder, and what was the other one? Speed something. I play it. Hold on. Let me put my
Do you also use it?
switch on. Speed Rover? No. Speed Machine. Oh, of course, it's not called that. Speedstorm.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go. It's called Speedstorm.
Alright, go on,
Yeah.
Gizmo.
There's like other games on there. Like I think Capcom has been re-releasing games. Sega has been re-releasing their Dreamcast, Genesis, and Sega Master System games as well. I think. There's been also let's not forget the fact there's been a lot of idle games that have been released there too. And
IDOLE or IDOL or IDLE?
idle, not idol, like idle, like idle,
Yeah.
like lemonade, like you. Hold on, let me look at my phone because I actually have some games on here that I play once in a while. Fuck, where's my charger?
Fucking Christ, I'm hungry again.
Hello, hungry.
Probably a side
Don't-
effect.
I'm sure you guys have had some games that are on mobile or were on mobile that you guys have played for a while. That
Used to play Fire Emblem Heroes, and then I'm like, this game is taking up too much space on my phone, and it is no longer worth it.
Kevin, what kind of phone do you got?
No, this was an older phone that I had. I currently
okay.
have a currently have
Urusei
a note.
Yatsura OVAs are coming to Blu-ray via Discotek, along with Mazen Kaiser, the OVA collection.
Still waiting on the Digimon movie collection, and as
Hey,
well
man.
as
Lupin the Third, Secret Page of Marco Polo.
I got the Moto G Stylus 2023. It was very cheap. And I get a lot of storage space for such a $60 phone. That was gonna be my answer to Kevin's answer to my question.
So Alex, I was saying, Link's here.
Here you go. I got Pokemon Go, Pokemon Masters EX, Pokemon Sleep, Pokemon Unite, Pokemon Quest,
What
Pokemon.
did you say, Pokemon Sleep?
Yeah, apparently it's like a game that keeps track of your sleeping schedule and gives you like points
That just
and
seems
stuff like
random.
that. It's an interactive game. It's better than it sounds. It's better than it
I'll
sounds.
be right back. I'm gonna test this voice real quick.
Pokemon Trading Card Game Live, Pokemon Shuffle, Pokemon Cafe Remix, Mario Run, Mario Kart Tour, Pikmin Bloom, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, Sonic Forces, VB Labs, BBC Labs, not BBC, VBC, $6. Street Fighter Duel. I got Miku Trap, Disney Arena, Life is a Game, Crush, Dead Ahead, a Zombie, something. I keep forgetting the full name of that one, but it's there.
Oh god, I got crushed.
Akinator, Mirrorverse, Zombies Run, Jetpack, Joyride, King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match. There's actually a good port of it on mobile. Let's see, I got the Metal Slug game here, Metal Slug Defense, Snack Bar, Mighty
Ow.
Doom, Snap, Monster Hunter now. I got the Power Rangers mobile fighting game. Disney Kingdoms. You see where I'm going with, right? There is a lot that have come out over the years, over 10 years of mobile gaming. To the fact that mobile gaming, while still seen as cringe because people are still playing the normie, Flappy Bird clones and fucking Angry Birds, there's still a ton of games to pick from. And yet, people went right to Kim Kardashian's Hollywood. Why? I know you don't have the answer, but fuck, this still boggles the mind. You had 5 to almost 10 Pokemon mobile games to pick from. You decided to pick a game about a girl who only got famous because he got fucked by Kanye in the ass.
It wasn't Kanye, it was somebody else.
I could give a shit. Just like how she could give a shit how much she makes off this game.
Kim Kardashian's pussy is rated E for everyone.
Because everyone's winning it, including the fucking schools and the mailman and the milkman that just came out of retirement. Oh, I know. I like Kim Kardashian Hollywood. You're a liar. You're a goddamn liar. Anyway, on to good news. Futureverse and Ready Player One creator and producer team up to launch Readyverse Studios, bringing and leading IP and brands to the metaverse. Basically,
yeah, it's making Ready Player One real, basically.
A reality kind of, sort of, maybe. I wanna have faith in this project because the last time we had anything Ready Player One related, it stopped getting support the moment it got released. I don't know if you know this, but yeah, there's a Ready Player One game on Steam that you can get even right now.
I didn't know that.
It's right now. It's called. Man, did they change the name? Let me see, because I still have it in my library. Yeah, they call it a Ready Player One Oasis Beta. It's still in beta. They haven't even taken it out of beta. They haven't made any changes, no patches, no DLC, no bug fixes, nothing. And it was so barren that there was a guy that wanted to fix it, I guess, or make a better version of it, but he ended up just not doing anything.
Sorry, I'm back. I tested out my voice. I tested out my trained voice using the song with Arms Wide Open. Kevin's favorite Creed song.
Fire is also a favorite of mine.
I used
both are quite good.
I had King Triton sing it earlier because I couldn't find any other audio to test the model.
Fuck it!
Yeah, too bad Asa's not here to hear that. If Asa was here, he would be sad at this news. Captain Tsubasa creator Yuichi Takahashi to retire from serializing manga.
I deserve that.
So I don't know if any of you guys know, or anyone that's watching knows, or even remembers. Asa really, really loves Captain Tsubasa to the point where he still plays the game that came out like a couple years ago, I believe. Like, there's still stuff to complain about. There's still bugs. There's still people taking advantage of glitches and stuff like that. But he still loves the game to this day. That's what even to the point where you'll see notifications on Steam showing that he's playing the game again and again and again.
And again.
And this is a long-running series. I believe it was around since the 70s.
Since you've been gone.
I think it was around since the 70s, and now the guy is saying that he's retiring from the manga.
Lupin the Third, Princess of the Breeze, is coming out on Blu-ray as well.
Lupin the Third. Only that anime would manage to make the third sound exciting.
Yeah.
They could have just left it at Lupin and be like Lupin or something like that, or Lupin, something like that. But they made it work.
Yep, they certainly did.
Lupin the Third. Speaking of making things work, this shows that Sega
Doesn't give a
didn't,
shit.
uh, didn't make one of their projects. Of course they give a shit. Well, for fuck. Okay, let's not get into that conversation. But it shows that not everything works. Not everything works. 11 unseen prototypes from canceled Vector Man PS2 project has surfaced online.
Huh.
Prototypes for one game, and that's based off Vector Man in 3D. This is supposed to be a 3D game.
Sorry, dude.
You know, it's weird how.
Looking at the Vector Man design, he doesn't look half bad for a PS2. The Vector Man design does not look that bad. It does not look half bad for a PS2 design. You know, reimagining. Makes me really wonder what would have happened if they actually went through with making the Vector Man game. And it looks like in the prototype they gave him a gun and a very, very small sword, like a Tommy gun.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah, I don't think they were gonna actually give him the gun. This was still a
I get that.
prototype, considering Vector Man was already able to shoot energy out of his hand.
I've actually played the first two Vector Man games. Didn't
Those are
really
good.
beat it, but it just didn't really appeal to me too much.
Yeah, this was back when Sega was literally trying everything.
Sega.
Yeah, apparently they were going to make another one for Sega Saturn called Vector Man 3 Ultra, as well as one for PS2, but they never got off the ground. They're even trying to get one for the Dreamcast to go up and running. It was, well, yeah, this is a prototype for specifically the PS2 as well. Kind of sad, to be honest, because there are too many Sega characters and games that are just left on the wayside because
Alex Kidd.
Alex Kidd, they brought
Alex
him
Kidd
back,
was
actually.
literally the OG Sega mascot before Sonic was even a thing.
They brought him back.
For Sega and Sonic
I don't know if you know
All-Stars
that.
Racing Transformed, yeah.
No, like much more recently than that. It was like a Wonder Boy treatment, you know, redrawing his sprites and everything like that. That actually was pretty good. Speaking of good, here's Morton.
I'm sorry, Gizmo. I thought you were finished. My bad.
No, I didn't. I was just about to begin something. Go ahead.
Why don't you go first, actually? Because
What?
I kind of forgot what I was going to say.
Okay. Someone found there's footage going around of Street Fighter Alpha running on a Mega Drive or Genesis in the U.S.
Really?
Yeah. This actually, I've seen the footage. It actually looks pretty good. Just like how the Street Fighter Alpha on Super Nintendo looked pretty good.
By the way, speaking of Street Fighter, so, oh, Gizmo, are you looking forward to the next part of Thorgy's Arcade's retrospective on Street Fighter?
What about it? What about his Street Fighter retrospective?
You looking forward to the next part?
Sure.
I'm kind of curious as to how he thought of the fact that Street Fighter 4 had like the
Indestructible.
had essentially gotten like a new quote unquote definitive voice cast as opposed to the one we're used to, as opposed to the one you're used to in like the 90s dubs.
Kind of wish that I wish they recasted them with the 90s dub though.
He has gone on record saying like the old the SF2 animated does. I actually do kind of agree with him on some parts, like the SF2 animated dub does have certain areas where it's like, this is rough. Like it's not, you know, to the point where I would consider the whole thing outright bad, and it's to the point where I'm just like, yeah, it's a little stiff in a number of places.
I don't know about that.
Things get worse for Mark Ruffalo. Huge backlash.
Oh yeah, Mark Ruffalo fell for a shitty AI-generated image of
Donald
Trump on the Lolita Express.
Wait, what did you say, Alex?
Okay,
Apparently
so
Donald Trump was on the Epstein list, but it's kind of odd that they release it now.
well, here's the thing. Donald Trump was not on the Epstein list.
Okay, so
Donald Trump was mentioned in regards in the Epstein files. Donald Trump was mentioned as having not done anything, along with Michael Jackson and George Lucas.
Yeah, I know that they haven't done anything. I believe them if they said it, but it's still kind of odd that you would still go to the island where the stuff is.
No, they didn't go to the island.
Oh, not
That's
at all.
The thing.
So they were on the. So what? They were on the list, but they just never got a chance to go on board.
Nope, they weren't on the list at all.
So
they
then
were
that was
mentioned in questioning. No, they were mentioned in regards to questioning about the Epstein files. It was about whether they were there or not. In California.
Sorry to deafen myself.
And
I had a rhythm thing that I needed to really concentrate on.
Yep. Michael Jackson met Epstein at his house in California during a period of time when Michael was attempting to break free from the Sony contract he was in. He needed money. He needed to help finance his tour and his new album, and his lawsuit against Sony. And Epstein was one of the people his financial advisor suggested he talk to. Michael went and talked to him, and that was it. He didn't go to the island. He wasn't on the fucking plane. He didn't even give Michael didn't even give Epstein his fucking phone number.
So then what was that?
Ex-friend believes he's guilty.
So then what was that list? Just exactly.
Fuck yourself.
So what was that list then? Just people.
So
just
the
people
list
being
is
okay.
not. The list is not just a list. The list is a. The list is not a list of his people who were on the plane. The list is a list of people who came up in the Epstein case in any form whatsoever. Whether they did nothing, whether they were there or at his house, whether they actually, like everybody who even talked to Jeffrey Epstein is on that list. And I think that might have been part of the thinking behind it. Is, okay, you know what we'll do? We'll put out every name and hope that the information and overload causes everybody to stop reading.
By the way, guys, I hate to inform you this, but my Space Invader is back.
Woof woof ho.
Hello.
Hi, Space Invader.
Hopefully she doesn't try to lick me in the face again.
Bark bark ho.
Hey, your Space
Ah,
Invader's
damn
not a drug-sniffing dog, is she?
No. She's
That would
been
be
trained-
awesome though.
She hasn't been trained to do that.
I'm busting your balls, dude. Come on.
Are you saying I do drugs?
Besides, she's an old girl.
I wonder what Lizard Guy's up to these days.
Bitching again. I think he posted something up on how he switched platforms again, and
Yeah, Alex can
he
see
hates the
that.
fact that people don't like him there either. Fucking dumbass.
Who was the guy? Hey, we're talking about the guy who like picks fights with people in public and got arrested, right?
Lizard guy? Did he?
Oh,
he-
Lizard Guy. I know, we're not talking about Lizard Guy. I thought we were talking about that guy who just got banned from Kick.
You're gonna have to be a bit more specific than that.
Well, there was this guy who just got banned from Kick, who was like trying to start fights with people in real life and shit like that.
I thought Alex was gonna bring up
Oh,
the
did he have a
guy who
bodyguard?
got arrested.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, good. We like kick him out of
That's
everything.
not who we're talking about. Lizard Guy's not that guy.
Yeah, he's not that guy. He's beyond
Yeah,
not
Lizard
that
Guy,
guy.
I don't think will ever have enough money to go to Japan.
Or likability. He's so unlikable to the fact that what was that community again? The VTuber community disassociates him with them. Like they outright say we're not associated with that
They
guy.
outright say what now?
I'm not affiliated with you.
The VTubing community, you know, like guys like Corone, Iron Mouse, people who use special camera equipment to make them look like an anime character. Those are the VTuber community.
Oh, those were the VTubers. I was wondering what the fuck VTubers were.
Those are VTubers, and basically a lizard guy is also a VTuber, but he's so unlikable it's to the point where the VTubing community outright says that they're not affiliated with them, like the old Incredibles gag.
Shit.
How sad is that? That not even an entire community will want to welcome you.
Space Emperor God Sigma is coming to Blu-ray, along with Lightspeed Electroid Albegas.
Did you just? Why did it sound like you read the title of a made-up comic book out of Kids Next Door?
Okay, so this is a real anime.
With a name like that, that sounds really over
Yes.
the top.
Yeah.
Hey, number 4, did you get the next issue of that comic book? What was it called again? And that's the title.
You actually do a really solid impression of Ben Diskin as number 2.
Do I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Huh.
you actually sound like number 2.
You know, guys, I got some Gizmo-related news.
Come on.
Gizmo now has a reason to listen to country.
Does he now?
Yeah, it's because
Yes,
of the Johnny
me.
Bravo shit he's done.
Yes, me. Yes, because my country covers are they're funny. That's why.
It was me, Barry. I was the one that made you listen to country.
And then
Yeah.
Oh,
And
and
then-
I also took you off at super speed.
Barry just be like, "You monster!"
I expire your milk.
Hades,
You
Toxic
unethical
Love,
bastard.
American Idiots.
Don't wanna be an American idiot.
Johnny Bravo, Moon.
Kind of funny how the band who made that song turned out to be American Idiots.
Yep.
Yeah.
How I
Oh yeah, they had that whole thing on the New Year's Eve show about.
I'm not a part of the MAGA agenda. Oh, you sure aren't.
Oh, welcome to the world of punk rock, where we blindly follow authority at every chance.
Yeah, remember when punk rock didn't do that?
Yeah, fuck you. Now it's fuck you.
I remember when punk rock didn't do that either.
Rage Against the Machine has now become the Machine.
Rage Against the Machine also retired, funnily enough. They said, we're not participating in any more... Ow. We're not participating in any more live shows or any recording or anything like that. And it's like, oh, okay, you guys stopped being good like 25 years ago, I think.
We stopped.
So.
Okay, who asked you? Who asked you to keep going?
Yeah. That genuinely, that was my next question. Is like, are there any Rage Against the Machine fans left who actually wanted you to keep going? Because even people who like the band generally kind of think that they've fallen off. The funniest thing they ever did, the best thing they've done in years, was get on the BBC and sing "Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me."
Yeah, and they got
after being asked not to. That was funny. But
and they're like, "Oh, surprised! Oh, I didn't know they do that. Really?"
But here's the thing.
Themselves Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, here's the thing, though.
BBC stand for what I think it stands for.
British
Here's the thing.
Broadcasting
Rage Against the
Channel,
Machine. Yes.
Not Big Black.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. They're Rage Against the Machine are a Sony music band. Like, they work for fucking Sony, the largest music distributor in the world. So when their song got to the top of the British charts, the British Christmas charts, that made Sony a whole lot of money, and the person they were competing against for that prize was also a Sony music artist.
Permission to add this to the soundboards.
Add what to the soundboards?
Krusty laughing and crying.
I don't know, I can't hear it.
Barely.
Oh shit. Hold on.
And some some more happy news. Another prototype has been discovered, and that's for Sonic Heroes.
Sonic Heroes. I wonder if anybody will be able to get a decent PC port working.
Was it ever ported to PC?
Nope.
Yes, it was shit.
Damn it.
Oh, never mind.
Get up there,
The PC port is one of those early PC ports.
Ah,
that was,
one of those. Okay.
Yeah, one of those ones that's absolute dog shit.
I'll post it in live stream commentary.
I always try to look up like old PC games around that era, you know, early 2000s, you know, 90s, but I always end up just getting a bunch of like lists of PC games and
yeah,
just PC games. It's really
I want to
odd.
add this to the soundboard. Live
It's
stream
better to
live
just
stream commentary.
download the fucking Dolphin emulator and play it that way, because Sonic Heroes plays like shit on PC. Like the controls suck. The fucking
Why?
well, I mean, just generally the controls suck is enough, but there's glitches and shit like that in there.
So it's a variant on the PS2 port.
Well, it's not a variant on the PS2 port, because the PS2 port had controller support. This one doesn't even have controller support.
Yeah, early games in the 90s and 2000s, you'll be lucky if they had any kind of controller support.
I actually had the PC variant of Sonic Adventure 1 on once. It was strange playing that on keyboard.
Yeah, there's so many games that are not meant to be played on keyboard and mouse.
So many.
Remember, people complained so much when Dark Souls didn't support mouse and keyboard. Really, you want to play
Why?
fucking Dark Souls?
I mean, it would be.
What are they smoking, and where can I get some?
Hey,
with a fucking
keep in mind there have been people who played Dark
keyboard.
Souls with a fucking drum kit from Rock Band.
Guitar Hero controller, I remember that.
I've
Both
actually
the guitar
controls.
and the drum kit.
the Honest trailers actually showcased the Smosh Honest trailer showcased that.
Yeah.
Do it on a Guitar Hero controller, and then we'll talk. Gizmo, why are you sounding like Arnie?
I want to see people do more crazy shit than just a Guitar Hero controller.
I want to see somebody beat it with an actual guitar. I want to see
dude,
somebody
that'd
take
be
one of those Rocksmith cables
Yes.
and hook that up.
I want to see someone dead ass try and beat Dark Souls with the Wii Mote and Nunchuck with motion controls.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. It
What?
would require a lot of programming for a mod, but it would be
Especially with
fucking
those-
awesome.
Especially with the sensor bar and how delicate that thing is. You have to make sure nothing too hot is next to it.
I never had any issues with the sensor bar.
Neither did I.
What?
What, on the Wii?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was an odd thing when it came to the sensor bar.
Maybe a little bit, but nothing bad, really. Maybe I had a little bit of control issues,
Oh,
all right, Betty, Freddy, Flintstone. Betty, Freddy.
Oh, but how about, what? I got an idea. Let's all stop, stop playing video games right now. Let's turn the stream off, right? And go out and get some fresh air because beating any kind of game is not a worthwhile goal.
Yeah. So some
fuck that noise.
some
I'll be right
first
back.
some first rate flap sack of a cunt
I'll be back.
from the BBC said some really shitty things to this kid who was the first kid to beat fucking Tetris. Like, he found the kill screen for Tetris, which nobody has done. He was the first one to beat the damn game. I mean, he's probably going to go on to set a bunch of other records too, and now that I say that he probably won't, but my point is, this kid was like 12 years old, right? 12-year-old kid sets a very significant historical record for video games, for technology in general, and this fucking bag of fucking Karen energy, this complete and utter this complete and utter waste of space said that, oh, beating Tetris isn't a life goal, blah blah blah. He's 12 years old, shut the fuck up. He just set a fucking world record. Heard he was, did more in making that, in setting that record than you will in your fucking worthless career. Grab the largest dildo you can and go fuck yourself. Knowing how much of a cunt she had to be to make that statement, I'm guessing that she'd need one the size of Jupiter.
Indeed.
I going the right direction? They're just dead bodies this way, so I presume... And now I'm left here. Is that... Can I...
A,
No.
B, C, D, E, F, G.
You know, Chief, this is the last place we need to be lost in. Oh, there we go. It was out of the way.
Wait, ISWV losers got suspended again? Fuck. You really miss a lot when you don't go on social media. Granted, I shouldn't. Not being on social media, that's a good thing, but, you know, I'm a little bored. I want to see what happened. In the Kick Vic, I stand with Vic front. What did I miss, Kevin?
So what did I miss? Mason was asking.
Underdog BT being Underdog BT.
Well, I was just calling the news presenter who said that beating Tetris isn't a life goal, and that the kid who did it needed to go get some fresh air. Or I was just calling her for the monstrous gaping gash that she is.
You want to know?
And if it was a dude, what?
Well, you said Karen,
and if it was a...
and I'm like, I wonder what ISWV Fails is doing these days.
Didn't really care to know about what that idiot was doing.
Well, he said Karen, so I was like, Karen, that reminds me. I'm also training another voice, so I'm kind of like filling the time just screwing around on my computer.
No, I'm dead, aren't I? Somehow not. Cool.
You are dead.
You know, the funny thing is that
dead.
back in the original Mario RPG, I didn't really used to try to indulge in the whole Yoshi thing that lets me double my gains. But seeing as it's easier to track in this version as opposed to the original, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing this every time. What do you think, Alex?
Okay.
I know I'm probably gassing up this remake, and you're gonna be like, oh, this is not a good remake.
Genuinely, I don't remember the original well enough to make any claims. So
The original is still like an all-time classic. I will never deny that.
Kirby and the Rainbow Curse is fucking
Oh, there you go.
Get a stylus in a
Welcome back.
OLED with that 30% better touch screen now.
I think,
This man works enjoying the Steam Deck.
I think in terms of remakes, this is one of the more definitive ones.
So, you guys already talked about how the kid beat
Tetris, and then
Yeah.
some shitty reporter
Tetris,
said
right?
that
Like,
he
the
needed to go
beast
get
woman,
some
like,
fresh
outright
air.
talked shit. So this
Yeah.
makes, you know what? What's funny is that there's some news that made it worse and makes her look more like a shitheel. Because it turns out when the kid beat Tetris, keep in mind this was in Christmas Vacation. He dedicated the feat itself to his late father, who passed away a week before that feat happened.
Oh.
So that made her look even more like
All you had to do,
Yeah,
all you had to do was not say anything.
he was 39.
All you had to do, you stupid bitch, was say literally nothing. Doing nothing would have made people hate you less. But unfortunately, you've done something that made people hate you loads.
I still find this ironic. Like, you're shit talking a 14-year-old kid who did
I
something.
thought he was 12.
No, he was. I think he was 14. No, I think he was 14 or something. But if it's 12,
No, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter at this point. At the context right now, it doesn't matter because whether it doesn't matter how old or how young he was, he still shit talked a kid. I still find that funny that she shit talked a kid who did something that nobody else has done at that point. But right afterwards, she praises an 18-year-old kid or 20-year-old kid for being a darts championship. So what makes Tetris any different than darts? Because one has an official tournament and another one has unofficial tournaments?
I mean, Tetris technically has official tournaments as well,
Yeah.
so...
Not official, but I get what you're saying. But like,
I mean, like, sponsored by the fucking developers, yeah, it's
developers,
official.
yes, but not Nintendo themselves. You know how it goes.
Nintendo didn't make it, so...
I get what you're saying, but you know how it is. If the game company itself if Nintendo doesn't host it, it's not official in their eyes. Beyond that, who's watching darts?
Nobody.
Absolutely fucking nobody.
Right, compare it to the amount of people who watch a kid beat Tetris on Twitch. I'm pretty sure those are double the numbers.
Yeah. Like, frankly, hey, darts is really cool when you see somebody play it right.
Keep in mind,
But
right, and keep in mind that esports have double the audience that the NFL, the NHL, and the MLB have combined.
yeah. Which makes it kind of mystifying why Jack Dorsey decided it was a great idea to spend a shitload of Twitter's money on streaming the NFL. It's not like anybody actually benefited from that.
Nobody really watches the NFL anymore anyway. The only reason people tune in is because of commercials.
Yeah. I mean, I think...
Remember the XFL, Alex?
Oh, yeah.
That's supposed to be a thing now.
They're supposed to bring it back.
An XFL reference on The Simpsons. I shit you not.
Oh, I remember that.
Like I think Marge had to break the news to him that they folded.
I'll pick the XFL over the NFL any day.
Sorry, the XFL folded. That's really sad that I can do a better Marge impression
The Marge herself, yeah.
Yeah.
This is literally
right
what
now,
happened.
She sounds like Patty and Selma. It's just sad.
How much Simpson do me?
I meant my hair. Is it my imagination? Or did it just get... permission is like permission.
More fascinating news, someone managed to get Tomb Raider running on a 32X.
Huh.
Right? Not only that, someone managed to get the X-Men arcade game to run on a Saturn.
That's really cool.
Yes, it is. Unironically.
Unironically cool, yes, but it also gets me more frustrated because this proves that they could have had the arcade game get ported to any console before the 360 happened.
Engineering my way of the cryo storage facility. But I already went there. Why am I out here?
Okay, so... Well, Alex, since Kylie Bear has voiced every male character in the X-Men arcade game, and Mallow had voiced every female character in that same game, who would you want either of those voice actors to reprise?
Dang it.
I actually don't remember either of those that well.
Colossus.
You'd want Kylie
You know
Bear
what?
to
That's
voice
a good-
Colossus?
That's a good idea.
Just for one line. Ah!
I love how we were thinking Saint Mary.
Dude, that was a meme for a long ass time. That was a meme for a long ass time.
Gizmo, right when you screamed, my cats hissed at each other.
Oh my god, that was amazing. We were in sync for that one.
What's your favorite Colossus moment?
Well, you did that too.
There's two of my favorite Colossus moments. When he's fighting the Juggernaut in the X-Men pilot, when he's fighting the Juggernaut in the X-Men official cartoon in the 90s, and in the arcade.
So Kyle A. Bear did the. So would you say Kyle A. Bear did the better variant of that?
Repeat that.
So would you say that Kyle A. Bear did the better variant of that? Interesting.
When it comes to animation, oh yeah.
Well, Kyle A. Bear didn't voice in the animation. He voiced in the Xbox 360 PS3 port of the arcade game.
Yeah.
Go and save the city.
Ah, shit,
He
hang
still
on.
voiced the character.
And another favorite of mine from his delivery is like Pyro will turn you to toast. Or even better, nothing moves the blob. Cyclops proceeds to move the blob. Let's see.
Ooh, I loved it when the X-Men pilot, the Pride of the X-Men. That's when he's like, nothing moves the blob. Nightcrawler teleports away. Where'd he go?
Oh, now I'm doing the
Dumbass.
minecart minigame.
Yo, I know the stream is not over, but nevertheless, I'm gonna call it for the night.
All right,
yeah,
see you
yeah,
around,
yeah.
Mason.
Alright, peace
See you
out.
later. Hope he's doing okay.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Speaking of okay, looks like your GameCubes are going to be left okay, better than the Super Nintendos. Because there's a $38 flippy drive.
Yeah, it's an
and it lets
optical.
you keep your GameCube's optical drive.
Yeah, an
Yeah.
optical drive emulator that doesn't make you remove the optical drive. It's a little in-betweeny thing. Which I am very happy about, because that means that I can use my native GameCube games and an SD card adapter on it.
Well, at least I don't have to gut my GameCube. Speaking of guts, the City of Heroes Homecoming private server certainly had some when it made private servers, because NCSoft has officially granted that specific private server the license for City of Heroes. Nothing?
I'm currently running for my life here, but
I'm sorry. I wish I could have
I've
been
never
put on
played
that,
City of
but I'm
Heroes.
just like, okay. I just wish I didn't have a response that wasn't okay, and I didn't want to come off as dismissive.
Well,
so
you
I do
gotta-
apologize.
because it's cool. It's just, you know, I don't really.
Well, you gotta remember, City of Heroes was one of the biggest MMOs at the time. That even
Oh yeah, no, I remember
Right,
that.
they did
It's
Warcraft.
just,
from even before, even before they did the free-to-play model.
yeah, and City of Heroes beat DC Universe Online as well.
Oh yeah,
Not that DC Universe was really doing well.
it's
To really begin with.
it's alive. That's the best I can say about it.
Yeah, that's all we can really say about that.
Somehow it's still alive, but
Somehow
Every time I-
Palpatine has returned.
Every time I try playing it,
Yeah.
I only find like 2 or 3 people. Who's playing this? But yeah, the private servers have now officially gotten a license to keep on. Excuse me, to keep
Keeping on.
to keep on. The Huggies to keep up the servers for City Heroes Homecoming. I don't know what this means, honestly, about the other City Heroes private servers, because, you know, for all we know, this means they have to shut down, which is, you know,
Unfortunate.
sad. Would be unfortunate. Would be sad. But this does give us hope that we might see the return of the Studio Heroes property, because people have said it's a really good game. The customization of your hero was really good. The events, the power system, everything was praised. Even when it went free to play, people were still playing it. Nobody was like,
There we
"Oh,
go.
but I just paid for it." No, they just
Second
kept on
time's
playing.
the
They
charm.
loved it that much.
Third time's the charm.
And thanks to modern day hardware, the MMO can run a lot more smoother too. So hopefully, other private server MMOs will be treated this kindly, because well, it's kind of ridiculous that so many private servers are private servers. Smash Remix got a couple of new characters.
That game's been getting updated
That's-
quite a bit.
And it's not Spider-Man. That was actually a mod someone made, and it's really good. But despite that fact, a character from, what was it? Goemon? Not Goemon. It was called something else. What was it called? The name escapes me. Man, what was it? Ebi Sumaru from the Goemon games. You know which ones I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
So that became across as a new character in the game, but there's a couple of others too. Banjo-Kazooie made its debut in Smash Remix,
Cool.
as well as some new stages and new colors, as well as some new music for those stages. Well, no duh. But you also get to do the race to the finish in reverse.
Wow.
And there's also some other stuff like how frequent certain items can appear, how frequent certain Pokemon can appear out of Pokeballs, and as well as how frequent Pokemon come out of that certain area in the Kanto stage. Bless you. Oh, damn, that's a hard hiccup.
Excuse me.
Yeah. And they also released one last character during the announcement. You remember that prototype of Smash Brothers that went around? It was called Dragon King, and like they had these like very, very generic looking models of men. And
Very
like,
vaguely.
that's the new character now.
Huh.
They even gave it original moves and called them Dragon King. It's funny to look at because out of all the things you would not expect an actual prototype character to become a playable character. And not even like, oh, it's a prototype, we're gonna finish it off and like finish what it's supposed to. No, they call him Dragon King, and they left him with the prototype model and just called it a character. I thought that was funny.
Well, that does sound kind of funny.
More for gaming news, another one has to do with an MMO, and it's with MapleStory. Nexon, the company itself, was fined for manipulating item drop rates in MapleStory.
Now, if only we could find WB for deciding to decrease these currency gains in Mortal Kombat just so that you buy everything.
You know
Because
how
that's actually what they did for MKX.
You know how much they were fined though?
How much?
$1.2 billion.
Actually, you're close.
Oh, that was okay.
It's 11.64 billion.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Well, no, technically 11.64 billion won, which is roughly 8 billion in US dollars.
Holy shit.
That is just the fuck, man. How badly do you have to screw up for that to happen?
Well, you gotta keep in mind, Maple Story is a very, very popular MMO to the point where it even exceeded the longevity of Maple Story 2. And that was a popular game too, until those servers shut down for the US audience. And Maple Story, the original Maple Story has been around since the Flash game era.
Interesting.
So you can imagine how long they've manipulated item drops, if they've been around for that long. Oh, more good gaming news. Someone made a port of Portal for the Nintendo 64. It's a demake called Portal First Slice. And it's even in
I thought it was called
form.
Portal 64.
Well, yeah, Portal 64, but they're calling it a First Slice. It's mouse compatible. Needs expansion, of course, and you're able to use a controller. And you can buy the cartridge.
Awesome.
Interesting.
There we go.
Here's another thing that's interesting. Former JAV actress Shibuya Kaho is going to voice act in an anime called
Right.
Cool.
Modaite yo Adam-kun.
Is there a translation name for that?
Yeah, let me see if there is. There should be.
Because I don't think if that were to be marketed to us, this would go by that name.
No.
Okay then. Anyway, I'm in Booster Tower. I'm gonna be going to Booster Tower. Oh, hi Bowser. How's it going?
But no, don't you find this fascinating though that they how they treat adult stars in Japan compared to the U.S.?
Well, their adult stars in Japan intend to not completely suck at everything, aside from sucking.
I mean, Daisuke Namikawa is an adulterer.
No, from what because think of it because it's like this in Japan. Literally, you are seen as just a star if you get into porn, into like porn.
Yeah, it's weird because like one of the
they see it as a
there was
legitimate
this
career choice.
Yeah, there was this fetish actress who was in like vomit porn who wound up showing up in Super Sentai as one of the main villains.
Right, and because of how much they respect the porn actresses, again, they see it as like a gateway to like other things in stardom. You know, tokusatsu, commercials, video games, you know, dramas. In the U.S., however, porno is a very, very dark industry, depending where you're at.
And one of the one of the weirdest things is that it used to be, back in the day, America would have like oh, the Playmate of this Playmate of the Month is gonna be in some movie and it's gonna be a real big deal. Oh, and she's gonna take her top off, but it's not a porno, you know, oh, that kind of thing. And now you just don't see stuff like that anymore.
Yeah. Whether it be bad, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing,
I think the only one that I can really think of that made any kind of transition like that in America is Sasha Grey, and Sasha Grey was fucking terrible.
I think the only thing she was ever good in was in Saints Row the Third, but that's not saying much.
Yeah. Well, that was also part of the whole joke.
What? That? Well, okay, I get it now. I think.
Oh, damn it.
Still, they did. Their stupid. The stupid plan that the character she played as did evoke a line that I never thought I'd hear in any mature-rated video game. When Pierce shouts out, "These hoes ain't hoes." How many times are you gonna hear that line?
You're not gonna hear that line in most things.
Right. But yeah, good for her, Shibuya Kaho. I mean, she's getting into more mainstream stuff. She got into like Twitch streaming. She had an interview with Trash Taste, the podcast, I think.
Yeah.
It's really too bad that we really don't have that many porn stars that actually have careers outside the porn industry because.
Oh, come on.
Bless
Excuse
you.
me. Some of them I can thank you. Some of them I can legitimately see them doing some work in some kind of industry outside of prom. You know? If not acting, something. Modeling at the very most.
The weirdest thing is, I saw some clips of that Spider-Man. Now I'm out of explosives. I saw some clips of that Spider-Man porno from a few years ago. Oh, and it was like high effort. There was like you didn't have to include web slinging and shit like that in there, but they did.
It's sort of like how a lot of hentai have like backstories and like origins for a lot of the characters. It's like, you know, you didn't have to go through all that, but the fact that you did, it shows there's some care in that product.
Hmm?
You know, like Tamana Nasagi, Kuroinu, that kind of stuff. It makes me really wonder if... Okay, I know there's a lot of, like, SJW nonsense when it comes to the US versus anime, but if there's anything that they should follow from Japan, it's how they treat their porn stars. I really hope they do that somewhere in the future. Excuse me. And goofy news, outside of, you know, porn star voicing an anime character, the Xbox Series S toaster has been announced.
Really?
And it makes toast with the Xbox 360 logo. Yes.
Remember, the
And it
toaster
looks like an
toasts
Xbox
toast.
Series S.
All toasters
No, idiot.
toast. No, Mario. All toasters toast bread.
Stupid guy.
I love how we both know where that's from.
He is still around after all.
I know.
So, the rumored to exist and now announced product is official. The new Xbox Series S style toaster is now available to order via Walmart for $39.99, and we'll let you toast 2 pieces of bread. And
that's only a
it'll pop
little
out-
more than the Xbox Series S goes for.
and it will pop out 2 pieces of toast with the 360 logo on the front.
Nice.
It has an LED countdown timer, multiple toasting shape presets, and a premium burn-free chassis, and a
fuckers.
self-centering
Chassis.
bread guide chassis, and a self-centering bread guide which accommodates regular bread, big old Texas toast, waffles, and more. So basically, you can adjust how big, or you can adjust the slot depending how bigger or smaller a slice of bread is. That is awesome. That's even better than the Xbox Series X mini fridge. I'd buy that for $1. Jack Black has been added to the cast of the Minecraft live-action movie.
Yeah, that.
I mean,
I'm down with it. It's just like, and he's playing Steve apparently. So that.
you know what? I'm all for it because you know that with the fact that they have Jack Black in it, you know they're not going to try and play this as a serious movie.
Well, how could you? It's fucking Minecraft.
Yeah, but like, you know how people have been trying to make a lot of video games and movies and try to make them too serious, and it just doesn't work. Minecraft movie. When the moment I see Jack Black, I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be good. They're not taking this seriously at all. And it looks like Warner Brothers is gonna be involved in the project.
Oh, so there's even odds that it gets canceled before it comes out.
Oof. Other actors will be Other actors accompanying the movie will be Jason Momoa, Emma Myers, Daniel Brooks, and Sebastian Eugene Hansen. Jared Hess is set to direct the film, the same guy who directed Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho
Libre.
And Nacho
Cool.
Libre. Yeah. There still isn't
Those are-
much. There still isn't much info on the movie, but it is set to go into theaters April 4th of next year.
Interesting.
But
So I guess I know what I'm watching for my birthday that year.
Here's something odd. A Japanese man is in critical condition after choking on a New Year's treat. Take a guess on what it is.
What? Was it a, was it grilled
Look out.
chicken? Sorry, was it,
I'll
fried
give you
chicken?
3. No. You get 2 more guesses.
Damn it!
No, he didn't choke on damn it. No, but for real, it was mochi.
Ice
Apparently,
cream? He choked on fucking ice cream.
It's actually a sticky rice cake, and apparently it's a pandemic that's really often a problem in Japan with the elderly.
I've had mochi many times. I've never choked on it.
Oh, apparently it happens a lot with the elderly in Japan. I'm guessing because they don't chew it hard enough, or because, you know, the elderly, they're known for having either delicate teeth or no teeth at all.
Yeah.
In Japan, I really don't think they have a problem with soft or no having no teeth, considering they got better health than anybody else, any other country, nation I know of. But maybe it's the strength of their jaw. Like, maybe they can't chew it as much as they could when they were kids, so maybe that's why they're choking on it. So it doesn't turn into pieces, it turns into like a paste. It doesn't help that they occasionally die around New Year's whenever this happens.
Well, the holidays do have a high death count, so...
Yeah, of overdosing, over drinking, like cars getting run through their windows and through crowds of people, or just one guy drunk driving. But mochi, you don't hear much about people dying on their food in New Year's. Pizza, chicken, pasta, you know, donuts. Mochi is the last thing on my mind. Food is the last thing on my mind when I think cause of death on New Year's. It's kind of odd. Especially odd since this is, and it's especially odd since this is specifically in Japan.
Interesting.
They're
Okay, now Gino's
and
been turned
when you
into
go
a
to
scarecrow.
Pornhub, make sure that when you go to Pornhub, you either blacklist or add another tag to your profile, because police are investigating a virtual gang rape with no actual victims.
Yeah.
You heard of it? Yeah, you heard about
Tell me
that,
this
yeah.
is in. Tell me this is in the UK.
This is in the UK.
Okay, that one that makes more sense, and two, I'm sorry, Britain.
Now, it would be enough that a woman is practically bitching that she was, quote, forcibly gang raped, unquote, in a virtual world. It's too much that the fact is when you find out the
Did it happen in Grand Theft Auto 5?
virtual reality. This
Okay,
is not,
same difference. There was a story about this in Grand Theft Auto 5 a few years ago as well.
I thought it was 4, but either
Well, 4 didn't have an online component.
way, that was back then on the 360, and that was in the US. There's a reason why I want to bring this one up. It's already enough of the fact that a UK woman is bitching that she supposedly got gang raped in a virtual reality headset game like the Oculus. It's too much to find out that the UK police are actively investigating
it. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask that you UK police, sorry, whoever this woman is, does it say her name?
I don't think they actually gave a name.
Okay, well, so I'm going to ask that the UK police communicate the following information to her. Take off the fucking headset.
Touch grass. Or touch a real dick.
All you have to do is take off the headset.
Yeah.
When this news hit Twitter, the replies are from disgusted to hilarious. Not disgusting, disgusted. Dystopian. This is an insult to everyone who was actually being the victim of a rape. True. Was the Oculus fused to your head in some way? Do you also go to a virtual prison? This sounds unpleasant. You know what doesn't sound like? An actual crime-worthy police investigation. All she had to do was take the goggles off. What? Am I going to prison for all those hookers I robbed and killed in GTA 3? We're going backwards. How about we actually investigate and end crime in the real world rather than in a game?
Yeah, they have... Didn't they have that whole thing that they've still got to deal with the grooming gangs that they weren't actually dealing with?
They're still dealing with that, plus some immigrants that are demanding Sharia law. So the police are making the case to ignore real-world rapes for the virtual version of the crime. Why didn't she just close the laptop? Does this mean
walk away from the screen, close your eyes, go look at the Tyler the Creator tweet? There's a reason for it.
I know who you're quoting that. Does this mean every single person who has crouch spammed on my character in Minecraft will also be investigated? Guilty, sentenced to the virtual prison for a virtual 30 years by the virtual judge. 1. Submit programmed in a rape feature. 2. This didn't happen, just the UK police trying to make some sort of social statement. Oh wow, a woman have found another way to be victim with nothing happening to them. British police. Clearly they'll investigate a virtual gang rape before actual gang rapers by asylum seekers. Don't worry, just walk the streets of New York City and that virtual will become reality. They are really spending tax dollars on this? It's like they don't see the rampant crime right in front of their eyes. Not one single person who paid to rape children on Epstein's Island has been arrested. It sounds like the actual crime was that apparently she was trapped into the VR device against her will, with the quit and exit buttons being removed from the game. LMAO. Welcome to the future. The metaverse is culturally enriched already? The player was probably a dude, so her computer doesn't have a power switch. This is very dangerous. Some may see as compassionate, but it's not. This is government laying groundwork for encroachment even further into personal lives. So unless a real person held the minor in place, keeping VR from being removed, there's no crime here. Virtual world isn't real. Maybe they will get virtual prison sentences. What? That the metaverse creates a gateway for predators to victimize children. 10 laughing emojis. British. That makes more sense now. People really do need Jesus. And I'm gonna end this with saying what I'm looking at right now. You know that meme of that porno shoot where has the petite white girl surrounded and with 5 black guys behind her?
Yeah.
Well, what this guy did was photoshopped the Oculus goggles on all the black guys and the white girl.
Oh, I've seen that. I've actually seen that gizmo. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh man. Yes.
It's time to virtually It's time to virtually gangbang virtual Piper Perry.
What is... Seriously,
There's
what the fuck is this?
There's already virtual...
Demolition Man?
There's already virtual gang raid. It's called hentai.
Has no one seen fucking Demolition Man?
I can tell you right now, nobody goes to Apple Arcade. I say that because Platinum's Apple exclusive World of Demons is headed for digital purgatory. Your first mistake was having this an Apple Arcade exclusive.
What the fuck is Apple Arcade?
You genuinely don't know? Apple Arcade.
No.
Apple Arcade is exactly how it sounds. It's Apple's version of video game streaming, from classics to the modern games to even the exclusive games. Like there's this kart racer that exclusively revolves around Fox-aired adult cartoons such as The Simpsons, American Dad, Bob's Burgers, and King of the Hill.
Family Guy.
Family Guy as well. From what I've been told and from what I was able to look up, people really love this game and says that it's a great kart racer. The problem is that the problems are it's on the Apple Arcade and you need a subscription to even play this thing, and the fact that there's not many people online. People will say that there's at least 40 people at the tops. Like there's 40 people like at the very most online. And some people even say that they'll meet the same 4 people when playing online too.
Well, that's your first problem. You made it into a gaming streaming service, and you put it on the fucking Apple Store. If it was an iTunes exclusive, sure, I could see that working out. But not for like...
Play.
Yeah, or even Google Play. Lovely Complex, the live-action movie, is coming to Blu-ray. Sex and Fury is also coming to Blu-ray. Oh! Hey! The Toei version of The Little Mermaid is coming to Blu-ray.
There's a Toei version of The Little Mermaid?
1975.
Yep. I think it's the one that's more accurate to the original source material.
Yeah, probably. Which means it'll be incredibly fucked up. Kind of like the Flood. Easy. Easy.
And last piece of news. 2 more people have beaten the NES Tetris. And these people are named Fractal161 and Pixelandy. And they did it within a day of each other. Let's hope those 2 don't get on the news, otherwise they're gonna really shit-talk that fucking newscaster for shit-talking a kid. And that's all it is for
this week.
For today, yes.
Oh god. Bowser has to soothe the chain chomp. Mario, she's a bit shy. Look the other way, will you? Okay.
Sergeant
Turn
Frog
around now.
seasons 5, 6, and 7 are coming to Blu-ray as well.
Kiddo.
Kiddo.
Yes.
Kiddo. You know, a friend of mine back in high school ended up introducing me to Sergeant Frog.
Sergeant Froggy's Lonely Heights Clump Band. I hope you do enjoy the show.
The amount of fourth wall breaking, even in the English dub, is just hilarious.
Well, there's a ton.
I know. Like, Kanero ends up making a reference to Chuck Norris when trying to restrain Hog, I
Well, I
wanna
guess
say.
that means we can get through here.
So, I'm sure a lot of people who've played AOG Mario RPG will recognize the fact that Bowser objectively sucks in the
Oh, yeah?
original. They made him better in the remake. I'm not joking about that. He's actually really good.
No,
Right.
nothing is okay. Everything's on fire. Grab
I
a
wonder if
warthog.
Gamer Thumb will ever
Can I
make
grab a
a.
warthog?
I wonder if Gamer Thumb will ever make a series.
Apparently not.
Make a timeline series on Halo. Because I'm legitimately curious on the actual timeline of the Halo franchise. Like between the games and the comics.
Hmm.
Damn it. In the driver's seat, John. There we go.
I don't want to.
Well, your name's not John, it's Gizmo.
Oh yeah.
So, Metabot Spirit, the Japanese version, is coming to Blu-ray. Living on an endless road around the world for rock and roll. Sometimes it feels so rough, but I still ain't had enough. I keep saying that it's getting too much. I know I'm a liar. Hellraiser in the thundering heat. Hellraiser, rock me back in your seat. Hellraiser, and I'll make it come true. Hellraiser, I put a spell on you.
I think this is a good time to bring up the recently added additions to the comic book universe battle database of the Magnetic Ferret, which we look at new characters. That is literally just either characters or even others such as creatures, creatures, monsters, villains, supervillains, anti-heroes, and whatnot. Newest addition is Super Snipe, Copy McFade from the what?
Yes, the warthog was frozen, Cortana.
Super Snipe, Copy
Okay,
McFade
so I guess
from,
that's... Granted, that is my
from
fault.
Street and Smith Comics. Gil Ramos Lipgath from Star Wars Episode 2. Whirl from Transformers Cyberverse. Mother God.
Oh, so I'm just screwed here.
Mother God, Erica Pierce from Valiant Comics. Angela Belty from Power Instinct. Jamie Braddock
Okay.
from Marvel Comics. Hermes Geberadini from Chaos Code. Siegfried from Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. Narmaya from Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. Sivak from Star Trek V: The Final Frontier.
Psylocke.
Hein from King of Fighters 99. Armorines from Valiant Comics. Isabelle from Animal Crossing, and Mickey Rogers from SNK. They just added Isabelle. Okay.
Interesting.
And let's see how we're looking in the fantasy draft matches. Oh wow. Okay.
So not much.
No, there's actually a good amount, but some odd matchups. So one of the matchups is Black Cat versus John Wick in a dodgeball match with trampolines. First one to score 5 hits wins.
What?
John Wick versus Black Cat in a dodgeball trampoline match.
That is a set of words that I never imagined would be said in that context.
This is a draft match. There's going to be a lot of weird matchups.
And bizarre scenarios, evidently.
Yes. Like with the 13th Doctor and a Robot from Invincible, where they try to create their own monster Frankenstein style. Yeah, Robot's
Sure
wins
is.
that one.
Yep.
Ooh, nice. Zombies from Return to the Living Dead versus Orcs in a Black Friday sale.
Orky boys are gonna win.
50 per team, and they have to grab as much shit out of the store as they can.
Orky boys win.
Yeah. Specifically Return of the Dead. Okay, that's odd.
Well, the Return of the Dead ones actually have brains, so...
Right, but... No, it's more of an evolution. Okay, yeah, that's odd. Okay, here's one. The Gremlins versus the World War Z zombies. The Gremlins are on my team. And the scenario is an unblooded Yautja has been tasked with hunting each of the hordes. The team with the most remaining after 48 hours wins. Gremlins have 150 and the zombies have 150.
Yautja are the predator aliens, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Just making sure.
Basically, the Yautja are trying to hunt as many as they can on each team.
First, I would criticize the fact that the
Within
Yautja...
48 hours. Within 48 hours, the team with the most remaining are the winner.
At first, I would criticize the Yautja for going after for either, but the thing is that they regularly hunt down alien.
Right, but zombies are the most. But the zombies from World War Z are the most straightforward. They're not as like tactical or sneaky as the Gremlins are.
Yeah. So I think the Gremlins are gonna probably take this one. Just remember, for the Yautja, do not have Hulk Hogan telling them to turn off, telling them to turn the movie back on.
Also, something I have to bring up: the World War Z zombies are just that. They're zombies.
Yeah, they're.
The Gremlins, on the other hand, they could literally be anything.
Have you guys seen
from
the?
a seductive woman to a smart entrepreneur.
Anyway, continue.
The Gremlins, on the other hand, can be anything they want, from a seductive woman to a smart entrepreneur with a brain the size of Einstein's, to a flying fuck-off gargoyle, to a living being of electricity. I think that their unpredictability would make the Gremlins win against the Yautja. Zombies?
All right. I'm getting in the gunner seat. No,
What do you
I'm
think?
trying to get in the gunner seat.
Hey, Alex, what do you think in this scenario? Gremlins or World War Z? Who's gonna have the most remaining?
Gremlins, obviously. Gremlins are smaller, easier to hide, and they don't have... Oh, shit. We're not getting out of this alive.
They don't have, oh shit, we're not getting out of this alive. I think that's World War Z zombies.
Okay, yeah, the World War Z zombies are getting fucking trashed.
Yeah.
Because they're the most stupid.
Yeah. I mean, they might be fast, but...
But that's all they got.
Fast is stretching it. If anything, they're ferocious. More ferocious than the gremlins.
Well, maybe I'm thinking about the way they were depicted in the movie.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
Looking at the movie, I can see why you think so, but I think it's the fact that they're taking advantage of they're being hordes, like they have a hive mind. While the gremlins, like, they all think for themselves. They just so happen to all like the same shit, with the exception of maybe the odd ball here and there. Like, you know, the seductive one, the smart one, the electric one.
Hello.
It's still funny that the guy legitimately went to and banged the gremlin when he was trapped in that building.
Oh, God. John, we've got less than a minute. John.
Minute, huh? I got enough time. Gremlessy. Ugh! I was about to say it again.
Relax, Gizmo. They're not real. They can't hurt you.
Gremlessy. I think my notes just crushed itself just hearing that line.
Come on. Come on. 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
That's what she said.
Oh, Magical Girl Lyrical Nanaha A's
Oh, here's a good one.
is
Sergeant
coming to
Angel
Blu-ray.
versus what? What's coming to Blu-ray?
Magical Girl Lyrical Nanaha A's.
Why does that sound familiar? Is that the one with like the little fuck off, like plush
I don't know.
creature? I don't know. Oh, here's a good
I
matchup.
don't
Fucking Nicholas Angel versus Captain America in a Dead Man Wonderland theme park.
Okay.
Ooh. So which two? Remind me, which two are going up against each other?
Sergeant Angel from Hot Fuzz versus Captain America, and they're competing in Dead Man Wonderland.
Ooh, Dead Man Wonderland is an interesting one. Are they fighting, or are they going through one of the various games set up by Dead Man Wonderland?
So here's a summary. Dead Man Wonderland may look like a wonderful theme park, but for the competitors, it's anything but. Traps intended to kill lay throughout the course. Only one can survive. Which will it be?
Ah, so it's the obstacle course from the second episode. Gotcha.
Okay, so Nick Angel is a fucking awesome character, but Captain America is super.
It's Captain America.
Yeah.
Yeah, Captain America's
Like-
taking this by a long shot.
Yeah, Steve's got the fucking edge here regardless. So, well, any traps that exist, he's gonna have an easier time avoiding.
Yep. I'm guessing the shield helps too.
Yep.
Yeah, very much so. Assuming they let him have the shield.
Well, it's not like they're saying that they. It's not like it's not like the stipulation is no weapons.
Even then, would that actually count since it's a shield?
Spartans use shields as weapons.
True.
Also, there are instruments that have never been considered weapons before until someone got killed by them on purpose. Chainsaws, baseball bats, ice picks.
If it wasn't for the fact that that I've seen bob-ombs just, recover from blowing up, I would be very worried about their existence.
They're an unusual creature. I'd love to know what evolutionary chain created them.
I mean, it's not even just the fact that they're created to explode, but the fact that they have sentience, personalities, cultures, etc. That's morbid. Wouldn't you agree?
Chief!
Gizmo, wouldn't you agree that that's kind of morbid?
What is?
The existence of a bob-omb?
No.
What do you
Nope,
mean,
don't think
no?
I'm gonna.
You're literally overthinking it.
But the thing is like, the bob-ombs literally exist to explode, and yet they form sentience, their own cultures and whatnot, and they have personality
Right,
and all that
but
jazz.
Right, but have you ever thought that they're not really exploding? They're just releasing an explosive force. That's how they're able to survive through everything.
Yeah, Paper Mario made that a bit clear, but for your ally characters, but not for like the enemy bob-ombs.
They're bob-ombs. And I'm pretty sure if they're officially dead, then their bodies are not going to be there. If they're just knocked out or hurt, then they're going to be laying there after an explosion.
Right.
So I think that it's safe to say it's not morbid because every explosion is not going to be deadly.
I get that. But considering there's like no remains, that's what I'm saying.
Cremation, then.
No, I mean like there's no remains after they blow up.
Ugh.
Hey, look, they even have a Samus doll. I swear, I feel like they based Wario's jaw off of Booster. Because you know how Booster has like this massive jawline, Alex?
Yeah, hang on. God damn it.
I actually like the curtains have some form of physics.
Come on, Chief. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it even though we're out of the warthog. There we go. Okay.
I like how you're actively trying to motivate the chief to do the thing.
We gotta get out of here. Do the thing! Yeah, I'm aware, Cortana. Please stop talking to me.
Cortana can't help it. She loves you too much.
Listen, the feeling's mutual, Dobble. We gotta get out of here or both of us are gonna be fucking dead.
Okay, so there is a thing that happens if you end up letting Booster catch you. Oh, and you gotta actually fight him. But the thing is that you got another boss fight right after this, and do you really want to do 2 boss fights in a row?
Well, Fudokoi Alternative is coming to Blu-ray. Tonagura is also coming to Blu-ray. Excuse me. Digimon the Movie's details are coming soon. English dub of Digimon 2, Digimon Season 2 is coming soon.
Nice.
GA the Brat, and IGPX are also coming soon.
Wow, it's been a while since I heard of that name, IGPX.
Yep, we talked about IGPX. So Booster being completely oblivious that that he found Mario. Oh, found the Mario doll that he plans to use for his scenario, his hypothetical scenario about marrying Peach. And I'm just like, you fucking loser.
Oh,
So
we have a better performance out of a Master Chief whose face we can't even see
Genesis does.
than we do out of the guy who played him in the movie, or the show, rather. And notice that! Look at that! Look at that! It cuts away just as he's taking his helmet off.
Interesting.
Camera pans up. The top of the roof obscures Chief's face. And we don't see it. As opposed to him taking his armor off in every fucking episode like he does in the TV show. I'm still pissed off about that. Still pissed off about a lot of things about that show, to be frank.
Your name's Alex.
Yes, but I'm being frank when I say that. Is the game frozen? Is the game frozen? You're supposed to be playing the credits right now, game.
Wait, you actually beat the game?
I beat the last mission.
So I want to ask, since I'm done with the Smash Bros. Tier list, reveal tier list, fucking thank God. I got a list right here of tier list figures. Are there any you want me to add to the list that hasn't been done? Or hasn't been done as well as you'd like for it to be?
I don't know. Oh, hang on, real quick. So, there's this show called Reborn, which is going to be... They've dubbed 3 episodes... Sorry, they've dubbed 4 episodes of the series. They've dubbed 3 episodes of the TV show and the OVA. And they're releasing that as the special fan disc. And, hypothetically, if it sells well enough, they'll dub the rest of the 203 episodes that are available for the series.
Interesting.
But who knows? Kenichi, the Mightiest Disciple, The Attack of Darkness is coming to Blu-ray.
Ooh.
Guys,
That's a good anime series.
This is legitimately frustrating here. And they've got a English dub as well, with most of the original cast through sound cadence.
Funny how, since Scott Frerichs isn't even using his studio to do anything sensible.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're just...
The
Discotech is
UE4
just-
MCC game has crashed and will close. Low-level fatal error. File unknown, line 1144. Game thread timed out, waiting for render thread after 120 seconds.
Joy. I can see you're thrilled about this.
At least... The game doesn't even have the fucking dignity to crash right. It's still going. I thought they fixed you.
I guess not.
Oh my god.
Oh, I better go chase Booster.
Oh, damn. Okay, okay, now it's... Oh, and so now my, now my Steam achievements update.
So, essentially for this part, I gotta chase Booster up a hill. This is Booster Hill Trek. Need some advice? No, because I already know. Because I've already played this.
so I decided to go to speedrun.com. Because I happen to have an account there. And I bookmark a lot of games that I want to see if I can beat records on them or not, whether it be the whole game or certain levels. I sometimes look at a lot of these records and I'm thinking, what the fuck are you doing exactly? Because of these records, for example. Spider-Man 2000, the Activision, the Neversoft one, the Activision one.
Yeah.
That one has, someone has first place in it using an emulator, and he finished the game in 34 minutes and 11 seconds, no skips. No skips.
Really?
Yeah. Pikmin. There's a guy who made it in 10th place. All parts on the GameCube, an hour and 6 minutes and 39 seconds.
I just want to see the fucking credits. Let me see the fucking credits.
Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. 105%. 2 hours and 9 minutes and 4 seconds. Doritos Crash Course. 1 minute and 14 seconds on just one of the levels. Metal Gear Solid 3 HD Edition. On PC, no New Game Plus not used, neither is the Pigeon. He's in 3rd place for beating it in an hour.
Okay.
So I get that a lot of these games take like hours, sometimes even multiple days to beat. And that's understandable. Like, you know, RPG games, stealth games. But where in the fuck are you beating Metal Gear Solid? How in the fuck are you beating Metal Gear Solid 3 with no glitches or shit in an hour?
That's a damn good question.
There's video footage. Yeah, there's video footage. I'm still gonna ask how. Like, Jesus Christ, the records a lot of these have. Like, dude.
Kevin.
What? What now?
Discotheque has Berserk.
Oh boy. Oh no.
The original series.
Oh no.
Fuck. Yes. Way.
Oh, here's another record. Here's another record. The Punisher. Remember the Punisher game that came out years ago on every next-gen console at the time? PS2,
yeah.
Xbox.
Yeah, the tie-in for the Thomas Jane film.
There's a guy who beat it just 2 months ago on PC in an hour and 18 minutes. As opposed to the guy who first did it 9 years ago in an hour and 52 minutes. How are these guys beating these games in an hour? Okay, this is on easy mode. So just to mind you, this is on easy mode. The game was already hard enough on easy mode. Normal mode, there's only one guy who actually attempted to break the record because he's the only one who made the record. From Canada, on the 360, 3 hours. On hard, 1 hour and 51 minutes on PC. First of all, Cap. Second of all, this was 4 years ago, on 2019. These are all all new games, not even new game pluses. And nobody has even attempted to get gold medals in any of these stages because they do give you medals depending how well you play the game. In a new game plus, there's fewer people that attempted to break records. Hard, nothing. Normal, nothing. Easy. There's only like 4 entries, and the first one was 5 years ago. And guess what time they've all beaten the game in? Time's up.
What?
1 hour.
Wow.
Cool.
1 hour 32, 1 hour 21, 1 hour 16, 1 hour 12. Bruh, if I played the game, there's no way you can beat the whole game in an hour, especially the final boss. Which you have to literally have him chase you around until you get behind him and shoot him. You have to see it to believe why I'm so perplexed when it comes to the bosses, especially the enemies, because they go from drug dealers to mafia hitmen to yakuza hitmen to war criminals with armor, and then Jigsaw with Iron Man armor.
It's a so the Berserk 97 show, it's a full restoration from the original camera negative with the Japanese and English subtitles and the NYAV post-dub and all of the extras,
Oh, wow.
including the outtakes.
Oh, that's gonna be funny.
Sorry.
And it comes in a red Blu-ray box.
Yeah. Sorry.
This is fucking awesome.
I know. Well, Alex, now we have a reason to rewatch Berserk.
Hey, I'm down for it. Well, I guess we're not watching the credits for Halo today. But that was Halo, ladies and gentlemen. Halo, the first one. Just as good as I remember it being, albeit it crashed when I tried to watch the credits. So, you know, that's fun.
Booster literally tasted Peach's tears. Sorry if that dropped controller reaction sounded like I didn't like the idea of Discotech doing Berserk. Hey, buddy. I got all our stuff. Jesus, Peach. Look, Bowser's here because we kind of need him. Funnily enough, they ended up using new voice clips from the current voice actor for Bowser.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Oh, I just.
Oh no, Bowser, no.
I thought of a friendly hate debate topic that might be interesting. So, with the exception of fan service of any kind, beach episodes, bath moments, you know, fucking. What anime trope do you think gets too much hate? Like, people want to talk about what...
I was gonna say jiggle physics, but that's part of it.
only reason I kind of took issue with the fact that
That's part of the fan. That's part of the
Yeah, that was
fan
what
service exception. Yeah.
Yeah.
the only reason I ended up taking issue with the lady beats up guy and it's funny kind of thing is
Okay.
They didn't deserve
So,
it.
well,
so
not
I'm gonna play
really.
the Halo anniversary credits for you guys. This is from Vorlon 1, and I'm just gonna play that to play us off for the night. There we go.
Anyway. Hey, so... Oh, the fact of the matter is that the only reason I take issue with this is, like, the amount of abuse that some of these characters in anime go through. Oh, because of, like, this female character who is obviously, like, angered by the supposed idiocy of the main character. Or it's like, you know... Oh, I get slapstick comedy is, you know, is a very prominent thing to us throughout the years.
Right.
But the fact is that at the slapstick comedy, it was you know, comedy. It was portrayed in a very a comedic manner. But some of the way that some of these anime characters get beaten up, it's like, wow, that is a level of abuse that I just, like,
You
look,
gotta get examples. You know that, right? Like, are we
Like,
talking like
you've seen-
Latina?
like, you know how Naruto gets beaten up by Sakura every time he does something stupid or whatever.
Right. Right, but that's different because Naruto would usually do something like piss in front of her, or, you know.
Well,
try
I
and,
mean,
or even do a sexy jutsu when it's not needed.
yeah, that.
Stuff like that makes sense.
Okay,
Even when they
yeah,
get time skip.
yeah, but the thing is like, that also ends up bringing up a factor where Sakura only really feels like she's powerful when she's wailing on Naruto. Oh, as opposed to, you know, beating up somebody worthwhile, if that makes any sense to you. Gizmo?
Yeah, I get it, but again, this is Naruto, and this is when they're extremely young. Like, he's doing sexy jutsus constantly.
Yep.
A lot of the ladies did not like the fact that he did that, especially when he was,
Yeah, but
especially when he was like ignorant.
yeah, well, let's also not forget that somehow reverse harem jutsu ended up working on the final boss of the series.
Right, but like, that's an exception because he was literally doing it to
Distract her, yes.
save the Earth, and the fact that it was a jutsu that she wouldn't expect.
But the fact that it worked is the stupidest part of that.
That's what made it funny, though. It's the fact that it worked against someone who saw every jutsu out there. It's because she didn't expect it. Who would? Like, let's say I was up against someone and I'm a perverted bastard and I try and I have, I don't know, powers that turn me metal, powers that, I don't know, summon metal, powers that control metal. And then out of nowhere, I go up against the guy, he thinks I'm about to throw another attack, and he's like, oh, I know every attack under your belt, ha ha ha. What I do instead is I pull off a prank move, and I just summon a boot and kick him in the nuts.
To be fair, yes, that would be unexpected. Like, I get that thing, but it's like, come on. And this is...
Yeah,
this
that was
kind-
a joke.
No, we're not going back, Peach. Chancellor must be worried sick about us. You saw him before. Come on, let's go. No. Mario. If we don't get the princess back, we'll be charged with kidnapping. Let's go. No! Mario. No one is authorized to kidnap the princess except me. I just won't. It just wouldn't be right. Let's just
You can
take
be
her back already.
authorized to kidnap a princess?
Forget it. I just wanted to get that reaction. And from the others. Sadly, we don't have the travel by map cutscene from the game. The part of the game... The part of the game where Mario just goes through the entire map before reaching the castle. And I think Peach ends up becoming our most useful healer in the game.
Yeah, I remember I started playing on this save file from later on through, and then I went back and restarted the whole game, and it was like I'd come to rely on Peach, and it was like, holy shit, get my ass kicked out here without a healer.
Mallow is not a very reliable healer. So now we're going to explain what happened. So now we're going to explain why we can trust Bowser, or through likely means of Courage the Cowardly Dog charades. Oh, and Gizmo, keep in mind that the...
left. Is this... Did this guy let the credits loop this whole time?
Mallow.
Or does it actually have 17 minutes of credits?
Alright.
Okay, you know, I'm fucking done. Thank you. Thank you, Vorlon.
That pose that Mario's striking.
One, whatever. Thank you, whatever the hell your name is. I'm gonna leave you a like.
Mario's T-posing to show his dominance over Bowser. Oh, man.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for the night. I will see you guys later.
When I save, I'll be signing off.
Yep, I guess what I'll do is, let's see, what are you playing next week, Kevin?
Super Mario 64.
Ooh, I think I'm going to start on the original Legend of Zelda next week.
Ooh.
Just to shake things up a little bit.
Alex, I do pray you have a guide.
I've got a guide, I've got a map, I'll be fine.
Guides and maps are literally the only way you could really enjoy OG Zelda.
Oh yeah, no, seriously, dude. My grandma gave me a, it was a wooden crate full of NES games, and Zelda immediately stood out because it had a gold cartridge, and she gave us the NES too. And there were no boxes or anything with the games. It was just, it was literally just the, what the hell is this? Yeah, it was literally just the cartridges. And so I wandered around and got my ass handed to me.
Yeah, so, Gizmo, I do understand that, and it would be that, you know, know, most people wouldn't want a guide to tell them what to do and whatnot, but for Zelda, original Zelda, you desperately need it.
Yeah, original Zelda is one of those games where there are so many little items in hard-to-find areas, and I played the game a lot, but I haven't memorized where everything is for me to be able to tell where all of it goes, so...
Yep. I like how they made Peach joining the party into a little cutscene. It's sweet. So Peach is joining us, and we get the most useful healer in the game. Well, she's also a mixed attacker, but yeah, you get the idea.
Mm-hmm.
And the party is complete. Oh, and also the triple move that you get with Peach teaming up with Juno, gives you temporary invincibility. So anyway, next time on Mario RPG, we'll be exploring Star Hill and getting the 4th star, so we'll see you then. Toodles!
Bye!